Hi guys, it's a nice warm but overcast day, and I'm just going to take the time to try a different construction altogether. So I'm going to pull apart this Scorpion batch box and maybe configure it to more like Peter's double shoebox 2, something like that anyway. But anyway, I've removed the front bricks, the top bricks, to expose the current construction, or dry stack of course, and let's pull this apart. Yeah, I've got shims of tiles everywhere to try and keep things in place, and I'm going to use this cast iron plate as the roof of the new oven. Well, sorry, floor of the new oven and the roof of the combustion chamber. No idea this is going to work, but my pizza stone is pretty black, and I'm going to try some Jif, try and get some of the soot off. Maybe bonded to the terracotta by now. Well, interestingly, it is making an impact. Although it looks soapy, it's not soap. Well, I hope it isn't. Don't think there's any detergent in this stuff. Surfactants, breakup grease, alkalis, perfume. Doesn't look like it has got. So that's my terracotta tile pizza stone, looking a hell of a lot better, but still a bit black. Maybe if I put it in the secondary burn chamber, it will burn off. My aluminium cooking plate's been removed. This oven isn't particularly white, although the soot hasn't really deposited on the bottom, just around the sides and in the bricks that have been diverting the gases. Anyway, let's see. My manifold here is forming quite a bit of a restriction, which is probably why it's not drawing so well at times. Oh well. Press on. My port restrictor is, as I can see now, very low, too low in fact, and maybe I'll be better off without it. Unless I can cut that metal. Maybe I should cut the metal off halfway down. Let's try that. So that's looking a lot better. It's about a quarter or of the height of the venturi. I think that looks about right. Maybe it should be 2/3. Anyway, enough. Proceed. So I'm imagining the redesign will be like this. My cast iron plate goes directly above the combustion chamber. My pizza stone is either there or isn't there, so I could use the actual cast iron plate for cooking. Yeah, and I'll put the bricks around. So I haven't quite decided if the pizza stone terracotta tile stays here or not. Looks like I found a cast iron grill. Cast iron grate from an old open fireplace that I had. So I'm going to use that to form part of the roof of my oven. I found in my previous terracotta tile which had cracked. I'm just going to use that for the moment to see how it copes before I put my good terracotta tile back in. And now I just need to put the rest of the roof on. So this is looking promising. I've got my black oven on top. I'm going to use that little cast iron plate to cover it to form the roof. And if need be, I can put bricks on top of it. But I want to be able to remove it so that when I want to cook, I can let the flames just go upwards rather than through the oven. Anyway, I also need to figure out what to do at the door. Let's get on with this. It's going to rain. More restacking. It looks like I can use 2 of these fire bricks to form the door of the oven. So I need to just join them up with a bit of fire cement, I guess. And I've got my oven door, and my cast iron plate fits on top. Maybe I need to shorten that chimney, but let's see. Okay, lid's on. Now, air control is here, and also to feed the fire chamber. So I've got a broken fire brick. I guess I should see if this works at all. Oh yeah. So I can easily open up, well, sort of easily open up my cooking chamber. Just need to secure that. I wonder if I can drill fire bricks together, screw them together. Another day. I'm going to test fire this contraption. Yeah. I've got some wood in there, some kindling. Just going to put some rolled up newspaper or knotted newspaper as the fire starter, top light it, and see how it goes. Just opened up the firebox a bit so you can see what's happening. Flame is going through the venturi, bit of smoke though, and smoking a bit badly too. Oh well. Well, the fire has been lit, and I can immediately see where all the cracks are. I should be able to seal those up. Lots of smoke coming out, and unfortunately there's fire under the cast iron grill plate, so it's not sealed on top as I thought it was. The fire bricks aren't sitting flat against the cast iron plate. Anyway, let's see what happens once there's a bit of a draft going on. Yeah, I've cheated a bit. I've had that fan going to drive the flames for a bit faster while I'm trying to wait for this thing to get up to heat speed. And the thermometer is maxed out at 600 degrees or 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's have a look. Ooh, 360, 385. Absolutely great. So I should be able to just stop cooking now and cook from residual heat. Smoking a bit. Had to go to the shops and get some pizza to test this out. The roof of the oven is 150 degrees Celsius, 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me just take that roof off. Hang on. 340 on the cooking plate now. 300. So about 300. So once the smoke stops coming out, I'm going to start cooking. The smoke is because my riser isn't insulated and it's also too short. Smoke is supposed to be being combusted in the secondary combustion chamber, so it's going to smoke because we're going to open it up. Oh well. I've got this pizza in at 1553 after a quick wipe of the dirty pizza stone that's been sitting out there for in the weather for about a month. Let's see what happens. So I'll just cover it up. This was the end result. As you can see that the crust is quite browned, actually quite hard, but it's not browned at the edges, so I think what I need to do is lower the height of the oven